Well, hey folks, Fat Guy Flies RC. All right, this is the FLYFANS Baltic Beast L-39. We're going to take it up out to the main, from the main cave. We're going to take it out to the Avon Park field and get some flights in for you, and then we'll come back here and do a review. So I'll meet you out the field. Well, hey folks, Fat Guy Flies RC. All right, we're going to take up the 64mm FLYFANS Baltic B from Banana Hobby. Let's take her up and have some fun with her. Got a KM model afterburner in there, and this plane has reverse thrust. All right, timer set for 4 minutes. Running in my high rates, and I got a 2700 6S China Hobby in there. Great. I'll tell you what, these little FLYFANS 64mm are one of the best value for jets on the market today. I highly suggest you nab them up while they stay at the price of $209.
Takeoff flaps.
All right, 4 minutes.
Starting the fun over.
All right. I mean, you get flaps, lights, suspension gear, retracts. Awesome combination. Here we go. And great sounding little jet too.
Flaps are up, the gear is up.
I love the markings. The livery is very easy to see. Uh-oh. Turn them gains down a little bit. All right, we're going to take it up now. Snap roll it.
Mid gains.
Just a phenomenal flying little jet. All right, I'm going to take it up now. Again.
Retracts deployed. Time remaining 3 minutes. Landing flaps.
Bring it by, make sure all my stuff's down. And it is.
Flaps are up. Landing flaps.
All right. Get lined up my runway, staying in my throttle. A little bit of throttle. And reverse thrust.
Cruise mode.
All right. Let's get her turned around here. Take her up again. All right.
Takeoff flaps.
Second flight, or second time. Here we go.
Flaps, the gear is up.
All right.
Time remaining 2 minutes.
Hardly any pressure needed. Yeah, no problem inverted. All right.
Landing flaps.
Just a great little 64. Let's bring her by slow and dirty.
Flaps are up.
All right.
Time remaining 1 minute.
All right,
Landing flaps.
we'll make another low pass
The gear is up.
with the gear down, or the gear up, just the flaps. Make it nice and low.
Retracts deployed. Flaps are up.
Here we go. It is windy.
Landing flaps. 30 seconds.
All right. Whoa.
seconds.
Gonna have to go around. That wind caught me.
Flaps are up.
That wind really caught me.
Landing for 10.
Not that good, but we'll take it. Remember, if you go in the grass,
Land the plane now.
if you go in the grass, don't stop. Keep rolling because you'll get bogged in. Alrighty.
Prop secured.
All right, we were
Safe to approach.
7 seconds over on a, I think a 4-minute timer.
Starting the fun over.
Yeah, okay, so 4 minutes and 7 seconds. Unplug that beautiful KM model afterburner, which is absolutely sacrilegious to have to unplug it. But you have to. Just the way it is. All right. 23% left, so that's just fine. That's just fine. All righty. All right, folks, well, there you go. That's our first flight today of the FLYFANS 64mm Baltic Bees. Great flying little plane, and we'll go over the rates and everything back in the man cave. See you there. God bless y'all. Hey, folks, all right. 64mm Baltic Bees from FLYFANS sent to me by Banana Hobbyist. Take it up for the second flight today with it. Have some fun. We're going to try to do some slow passes. Of course, you know why I think I'm going to do and what I end up doing. Anyways, we'll give it a shot anyways. KM model afterburner inside there. This is just a great little 64. Sounds great too. All right.
Takeoff flaps.
Lemon RX in there, high rates, 4-minute timer.
Flaps, the gear is up.
Wish we had clouds today, that'd be great, but I think I'll switch to my mid rates this time.
Mid rates 90.
All right.
Landing flaps.
I don't like flying around the flaps on all the time, but I just want to see.
Time remaining 3 minutes.
Look at that.
Flaps are up.
All right. All right, let's try flying. Come by again like that, but no flaps this time. All right. Now we're going to flip back around here. Now we're going to come down the runway full speed, but into the wind though. Oh, that's a great sounding little jet.
Time remaining 2 minutes.
Great flying little jet. Still on my mid rates. So smooth. I think I like mid rates better. Well, like I said, I'll share all that in the man cave with you.
Flaps are up.
Trying to get that timing just right and get that right pocket of air.
Landing flaps. Time remaining 1 minute.
There we go.
Flaps are up. Braking. Cruise mode.
All right. We got enough for one more. One more quick up and down.
Takeoff flaps. Flaps are up.
Yeah.
30 seconds.
KM model's starting to
Landing flap. Flaps are up.
complain to me.
20 seconds.
All right. A little bit better that time. I'll tell you what, talk about a value in RC jets. $209 you get suspension retracts, flaps, lights, and a great sounding little EDF. And this one has thrust reverse.
Braking. Cruise mode. Prop secured.
4 seconds. 4 seconds left on a 4-minute timer. Retracts are pretty darn quick.
Retracts deployed.
All right. This time I flew in my mid rates, which I enjoyed better. You don't always have to be super agile. Sometimes nice, smooth movements are better. Oh gosh. Yeah, good thing. Okay, 31%. I thought it was 5%. Misread it. All right. Well, there you go, folks. That is the Baltic Bees L-39 from FLYFANS from Banana Hobby. All right, y'all have a good one. We'll meet you back in the man cave. We'll go over all the rates and everything, how I flew. Bye, y'all. Well, I tell you what a great flying little jet that is. Look at my shirt. It's about people, how I rate it. This is the FLYFANS L-30 64mm L-39 from Banana Hobby. Great flying little jet. I got a couple of flights in for you. I tell you what, when it comes to RC planes and RC jets, you can't beat, this is like one of the best little values. I mean, you get retracts, suspension, trailing link retracts at that work great. You get flaps, you know, you get lights, and I've installed a beautiful KM model afterburner there. Oh yeah. Now, sorry, I started loud. And this one here, and I guess the other two when they come out are the newer ones. If you follow the programming guide, which is it's actually kind of hard. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. You have to read the ESC instructions, put it on a screen or something, and you have to listen to tones. But anyways, if you do that and program the ESC, it's kind of difficult. I ain't gonna lie to you. You can program thrust reverse. There is a little yellow cable in there. All right, let's go over my rates and everything. I flew in my high rates the first time, my mid rates the second time. All right, I've got a Lemon RX Gen 2 stabilized receiver. Just has wind mitigation. It doesn't have self-leveling or anything. Let's go over the plane rates real quick. My high rates that I flew in are all the same, with the exception of rudder. Okay, they're all 100% throws, 30% expo. Rudder, 100% throws, but with 50% expo. Now, my mid rates are 90% with 30% expo on aileron and elevator, with 100% throw, still with 50% on the rudder. Okay. The flap systems that I flew in, there is a mix that you'll need to put in. Flaps up is 100% This is Spectrum 2-second deployment. Takeoff is 50% with a 5% down elevator. Okay. And then landing or 0% with a 15% down elevator mix. You can kind of see that elevator moving just a little bit. All right. Now, CG on the plane. You know, I don't remember the numbers. It'll be in the description of the video, but to give you a landmark in case you forget it, if you look at this line of blue tape they have here, at the very end of that tape, if you put, I've got 2 black marks there, and I like it with the gear down, and that's just about perfectly level. It's about perfectly level right there, and that's pretty good. That is pretty good right there. Maybe favoring nose heavy, but that's okay with this type of wing. This is not a death Dorito. And what that translates to, this is a 2.7 6S, 2700 milliamp 6S with a, I think it's got a 40, yeah, it's got a 40C discharge. And you can see I got basically a hand width there. So that's where I put that. And Limit RX back there. XT60 connector. Okay. And that's just a good flying little jet. All 3 of them. I got all 3 of them. Now the other 2 have Spectrum receivers in it. This is the first one I've got that's got a 7-channel Limit RX because I need that 7th channel for the thrust reversing. The other 2 don't have thrust reversing, but just a great little flying plane, great little jet, great sounding jet, absolutely great sounding little jet, and very fast retracts, and just a great stable little plane. All right, Banana Hobby or FlyFans, I'll tell you, this is a great value. I hope you can keep, even with the crazy tariff stuff, I hope you can keep the price down to $209 because this is a great value. And if y'all look at the website, they can't keep them in stock. As soon as they get some, they sell them right back out. That should tell you something. They're a great flying jet. They're a great value, and I highly recommend them. All right, well, this is Fat Guy Flies RC saying God bless each and every one of you. Thank you for watching. God is good. And that is the FlyFans Baltic B 64mm L-39. Bye, y'all.